Alright, so we cleared out a lot of the majority of the front. This used to be all just like sticks and these little plants here. I don't know what that is, but yeah, this used to be all really dense. So we're going ahead and cut it down for parking. We're going to be turning this into a paintball field. So this is a front acre. Total size of the property is 3.2 acres. So got a little pathway going up there. We have rocks that the property came with. There's a pile of rocks over there and there's a pile over there. So we've been using them just on the road, just kind of spreading them out on the wood too. So yeah, it's rained a couple of weeks, so it's a little muddy, so that's why we had to go ahead and lay out these rocks. And there's also tiles, like house tiles, that were over there in that pile that we were using for the road as well. So it was been working out pretty good. So far you are able to drive all the way back here. I did in a Chevy Impala. I went all the way back there. So I wouldn't say it's real safe to keep driving back here, but you can make it here a couple of times. We're working on it though. Working on it. So yeah, this is a road along the right side of my property. It goes all the way on the right side of my property on all 3 acres, and then to the left you just have real dense woods, and we have trails cut out of these woods that all connect together, and we have a couple forts. It's a lot of stuff we got done since the last time. I'm gonna go ahead and walk through a couple of the trails. Yeah, the entire field is a little bit too big for one video, so we're gonna go ahead and like break it down, and as we work on different sections of our property, we're gonna keep updating the videos. So yeah, we cleared out all these trails ourselves. None of this was really here before. There was a slight trail, I guess you could say, when we first came back here, but we definitely cleared it out and definitely made some walking space. There's different like little areas where paintball players can go into and shoot people walking by. You know, just places that aren't exactly trails but just little hiding spots. This is one of our forts. We're actually thinking about using this one as kind of like a health center, I guess, where you would come and we're gonna put like a big storage container, I guess, and you know, like the paintball players from both teams will rush to get to this location, and inside of the storage container would be like you know, stuff that the players would need, like paintballs or air or smoke grenades or stuff like that, you know. So yeah, this is one of the forts. A lot of this, or all this material actually was on the property already, and we just made use of it. Really everything here, we haven't brought anything from elsewhere here besides tools, really. And we do need something for, there's a lot of poison ivy here, so we do need to kill that. But other than that, the trails are looking great. We are trying to reduce the amount of cactus in here. Eventually we're gonna cover this all with dirt and bring up the level of the land, because it is in a flood zone, which is one of the main reasons why we decided to use this property for a paintball field. So yeah, there's like a little, you know, hiding spots and things posted up. Paintball players can hide behind. Yeah, some of the trails do get a little bit dense. I guess we left it that way, you know, just more of the wooded feeling, I guess. So you feel you. Yeah, this is the back of one of the acres. Yeah. In my opinion, it's a really cool field. I really like it. It's definitely a lot of room, more than enough to play. It's a lot of places to hide, like that. A lot of places, you know. It's not just an open field with a bunch of obstacles in the middle. You know, it's trails and paths. And so there's another fort right there. We nailed up this to the tree just to have a little, I guess, kind of bunker to hide behind. It's a little bucket, I guess. So yeah, this is one of the forts, or the other fort. This one we've actually done a little bit more, or significantly more work to. This is also kind of our lounge area for when we're on the property and just taking a break. This is a very, very back of the property. This is a very back corner. There's a little wagon I built. It was a radio flyer, but it just started falling apart, so we used the bottom of it and put a 4x4 to make a bigger wagon. I also built this bench out of a bus seat. You can see, you can check it out. Yeah, it's a school bus seat. I found it over there, in that pile right there. And I drilled some holes and some brick that we got on the property. Like I said, everything that we've used is all found here. And the only thing mechanical that we've used, only thing with any kind of motor, is a drill. Everything else has been hand tools. Nothing's been electric, nothing's been gas yet so far, except for a drill. And it really is pretty fun. I like it. So I drilled these holes into this rock, and I put the bus seat over where the brackets would have gone into the school bus, and used nails to hold the bus seat down and to give it a lift, really. And then I used PVC pipes. I had 2 long PVC pipes, cut them in half, and I got some paracord. And the bus seat has some little, I guess, rungs to put the upholstery that you would have put on a school bus seat, but I used that to weave the paracord in between to hold the PVC pipes to the bus seat. And I also used those rungs on the back and drilled holes in some 2x12s, and I made a backing to the seat. I just zip tied through the holes to the rungs the wood, and it's pretty comfortable. It's enough for 3 people. And so yeah, I used the bottom of the radio flyer to make that wagon, and I used the top of it to make a shelf. So we got like our water here, you know, we keep our tools here, our nails, our gloves, our hammer. This doesn't stay here, I take that with me, but got a little hand washing sink I built here. Put my machete, zip tied, the holster zip tied here. And I got a smaller knife, a sawed knife, a hunting knife right there, and a saw. I got a couple screws here to hang stuff on. I could show you how the sink works. It's pretty. Get this cap open. Put this down real quick. Alright, so pretty much sink is not very complex. Just pour the water in there that you're gonna need. Got to do it kind of fast if you're washing your hands, but you would just pour the water that you need in there and then just wash your hands down here. It takes a little bit to drain all out, so you got a little bit of time before it all goes away. And then you know, whenever we're done, just put the cap back on. Pretty high tech. I think I saw that on Cribs once. Alright, so there's a little workspace. I brought some tiles back here too. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna use them for yet, but yeah, we're just kind of working at it. We do got, this is nice. I guess by my standards for a paintball field. So yeah, we just kind of, a lot of these trees were oddly planted in lines like this, so it really worked out in building structures. We use the tree lines in building structures in both of our forts so far, so it's been holding up. This tree has really been holding up for this wall. It's what's mostly holding up this wall actually. And this wood we did bring in. We got it from leftover construction site or whatever. So yeah, so we did bring that in. We are painting it. It's not graffiti or nothing like that. We're painting it camouflage. So this only did the black so far. And then this is a pole that we use for the, what we're gonna use for capture the flag. I just put it in today. I hammered a rebar, or what are those called? Those fence post things. Hammered it into the ground, and then I put the pole on top of the bar. So yeah, that's pretty much the field. It doesn't get much more complex than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And thank you.